Divine Lord, as per your request, we have made all arrangements. After today, the Lin family will become the largest influential family in the capital.
Good. Don't spread the word. I want to give Yunru a surprise.
Yes.
Fang Yuan.
Yuan, Vice President of the Condone Chamber of Commerce.
A mere soldier from the northern dares to meet the president of the Condone Chamber of Commerce.
And where did you come from? Daring to bark here?
You bastard! You shut up! Standing before you is the Vice President of the Condone Chamber of Commerce. He holds immense power in the capital. How dare you contradict him?
Even if Liu Tayen were to appear here himself, he would have to kneel to greet him. A mere vice president. What does that count for?
Fang Yuan, stop talking. The Condone Chamber of Commerce is the capital's foremost chamber of commerce. Its power is terrifying. No influential family in the capital can compare to it. This is not something you can contend with. If you offend them, I'm afraid even I won't be able to help you.
This assembly today was organized by me to build momentum for the Lin family. Liu Tayen merely works for me. Why should I be afraid of offending him?
In capital, who doesn't know? Chairman Liu was ordered by the Divine Lord to hold the family selection assembly. How, when it comes from your mouth, did it become you building momentum for the Lin family? Why don't you claim you are the Northern Divine Lord?
Vice Chairman Yu, he is just a boastful person. If he truly had that ability, how could he be merely a man?
Some people just don't understand their own status, always thinking they were born wealthy and noble and unique. But in reality, in the eyes of others, they are merely a piece of trash that can be crushed at any time.
How do you know? I am not the one who commands a million-strong army and dominates the world. The Northern Divine Lord.
I said a couple of things to you, and you're already getting carried away. If you really are the Northern Divine Lord, then the stray dogs on the street would all be celestial hounds.
The Divine Lord showed great mercy to clear your name. But you are ungrateful. And here you are impersonating the Divine Lord's name. In my opinion, you are just a shameless person.
Vice Chairman Yu, there's no need to be angry. I'll have someone drive him away immediately. Guards!
No need to bother with such a person. Would only lower our status. Kid, go to the hospital and get your head checked properly. I'll pay for it. Excuse me. I have a bad back. You'll have to kneel down and pick it up yourself.
Unfortunately, not only do I have a bad back, I also have germophobia. Your filthy money. You'd better keep it to see an ophthalmologist yourself.
Fang Yuan, Vice Chairman Yu has gone to this extent and is already giving you a lot of face. Don't force us to kick you out.
Kick me out, let alone you. Even Liu Tayen's father, Tiller Liu, if he came, wouldn't be qualified.
How audacious! Tiller Liu is one of the great Shai. 2 great pillars. How dare you insult him? Guards! Cut out his tongue.
Stop. I won't allow you to harm him.
It seems today you are dead set on sneaking in. All right, today, in front of Miss Lin. I'll give you this chance. You want to go in? Fine. Crawl under me.
Make me crawl under your crotch.
Exactly. People can use the main entrance, but trash like you can only crawl under me.
Vice Chairman Yu, you've gone too far. You are clearly humiliating Fang Yuan.
Shut your mouth. Who do you think Vice President Yu is? Does he need you to tell him what to do? Moreover, it's this bastard bringing humiliation upon himself. No wonder Vice President Yu.
I merely just want him to recognize his own status in our eyes. You are nothing more than a pet dog. Slightly more boisterous.
Impressive. Truly impressive. Condone Chamber of Commerce. You really know how to bully others by relying on your power.
Enough nonsense. Will you crawl or not? If not, then get lost.
The former heir of the Fang family. Now like a dog, crawling through a crotch. That truly is an amusing sight.
Fang Yuan, don't mind them. At worst, I won't participate either in this assembly. Let's leave together.
Don't they just want to see me humiliated? Is that it? Fine. I'll satisfy him then.
Exactly like this. Quick, kneel down. Crawl through here, under me. Let me see.
The film
Your
was
face full of resentment.
translated and narrated
pathetic.
by M Media.
Pathetic. I think you are the pathetic one. This crotch. You should save it for yourself to crawl through.
You dare hit me?
Fang Yuan, are you mad? How dare you slap Vice President of Kwangdao Chamber of Commerce? Are you tired of living?
What's wrong with me hitting him? I even think this slap wasn't satisfying enough. All right. This young master will give him another slap.
Fang Yuan, you dare, in front of so many people, slap my face? I'll kill you.
It's over. Now everything is over.
Guards, cut off this fellow's limbs, for me, and throw him out to feed the dogs.
Don't touch him. Fang Yuan, you must escape quickly. Escape from the capital. Return to the northern. Only then can Divine Lord protect you.
Today, if even one person dares to protect him, that will be an enemy of me and the Kwangdao Chamber of Commerce. I will mobilize all my forces to kill him in the capital.
Yanru, you're still protecting him? Hurry up and get over here. Do you want our Lin family to be buried with him?
Fang Yuan is my man. I cannot just stand by and watch him die like this.
Don't worry, Yunru, with just these few people. They can't touch me.
All right. Today, I'd like to see if your mouth is tougher or your bones are tougher. Guards. Stop. What are you doing? I ask you. What are you doing? Reporting to the president, this person, relying on being a man from the northern, tried to force his way into the venue. I will manage the broader affairs and expel him. Yeah, he relied on his martial arts skills and injured someone in the street. How many times have I said it? Once you're here, you're a guest. For you to be so overbearing, do you want Divine Lord to think that my Kwangdao Chamber of Commerce is bullying others with its power? This subordinate would not dare. Mr. Fang, my management was inadequate. Please forgive me. Please come inside.
You are still sensible. If it weren't for your words, I would have to consider whether this Kwangdao Chamber of Commerce still needs to exist. Let's go.
President, this young man is so arrogant. Why did you still let him in? Divine Lord hates evil as much as he hates an enemy and detests others who bully with their power. If you had truly driven him out, Divine Lord's impression of me would be poor. It's better if I let him in and let him clearly recognize the gap between him and me. This will also let Yunru know that in this world, only I am worthy of her. The president is indeed brilliant. I hadn't thought of that. Besides, to snatch his woman from Fang Yuan's hands, isn't that even more interesting? Isn't he Fang Yuan, who caused a huge commotion in the capital a few days ago? Why is he here too? Could it be that he also wants to cause trouble today? He'd need the guts for that. Today's banquet is hosted by Pillar Liu's son, Liu Tayen, by order of Divine Lord. Held. As for him, he's merely a small fry from the northern. The fact that he could enter here today is mostly because he benefited from the Lin family's influence. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
I let you in. But you have no right to sit here. Everyone knows that. Today's selection assembly is being hosted by me, at the behest of Divine Lord. The reason the Lin family can sit in the second row is because they received Divine Lord's Silver Serpent Scroll. You're not a Lin, so why are you trying to bask in the Lin family's glory, sitting in front of all the noble families? My Jinzhou Haiyan group doesn't even have the right to sit in the second row. What right does he have to sit there? A kept man is not worthy of this seat. Remove him from his seat. Remove him from his seat. Fang Yuan, did you hear that? This is everyone's voice, not just my opinion.
Then, according to President Liu, where should I sit?
Come. Find him a seat, closest to the restroom. That seat is quite suitable for you.
President Liu, what do you mean by this? Are you trying to, in front of so many people, Humiliate Fang Yuan?
I'm just making him face reality. If I wanted to humiliate him, he wouldn't even be able to enter this door. President Liu is
film
so
was
benevolent and
translated
righteous.
and
Fang Yuan.
narrated
Yet
by
you betrayed your
Ed.
ancestors and personally destroyed the Fang family. Not only does President Liu not hold it against you, he even personally arranged a seat for you. Why don't you quickly kneel down and express your gratitude?
Fang Yuan, we won't tolerate this insult anymore. At worst, I won't participate in this family selection conference either. Let's go.
How dare you? This conference concerns the hope of our Lin family rising to prominence. You actually want to give up for this fellow? I'm telling you, if you dare to walk out of this door with him, I will disown you as my daughter.
Mommy.
Yunru, it's all right. I'll handle it. As you said, the seating order at this conference represents status and hierarchy. Then where is your seat?
My Quandao Chamber of Commerce, as the foremost merchant guild in capital, has received a green python invitation from the Divine Lord. This green python invitation is superior to the silver serpent scroll. My seat, naturally, is in the first row.
What? A green python invitation? This is from the Divine Lord. An invitation. It seems the Divine Lord has high expectations for President Liu. Otherwise, why would he give this level of invitation?
President Liu is a heaven-sent genius, the only son of Pillar Liu, and has also gained the Divine Lord's favor. His future rise to prominence is just around the corner.
Is that so? But why do I feel you don't deserve this seat?
Fang Yuan, how audacious of you. Within capital, President Liu is considered one of the best, a prodigy among the younger generation. If he doesn't deserve this seat, do you?
You've misunderstood. Such a low-grade seat is beneath me.
President Liu's seat is in the first row of the banquet. Only with the Divine Lord's green python invitation is one qualified to sit here. How did it become, when it came from your mouth, the lowest ranked seat?
I think he's just clearly here to cause trouble. President Liu, it's better to quickly kick this person out. Otherwise, in a moment, when the Divine Lord arrives and assigns blame, that would be bad. Fang Yuan, if you today don't give me an explanation, then you'll crawl out of here.
I merely felt that your seat was too lowly, and you want to kill me in public. Liu Tayen, you, the president of Quandao Chamber of Commerce, truly hold a grand official position.
Then, taking young Master Fang as an example, which seat here is worthy of your status?
I believe only this seat is worthy of my status.
How audacious. Do you know what this seat signifies? This is the main seat of this assembly, exclusively for the Divine Lord and the two national pillars. Even President Liu is not qualified to touch it. What are you, then? Hurry up and get down.
If he's not qualified to touch it, that's because he lacks the ability. It doesn't mean I don't have that qualification.
You mean you dare to stand shoulder to shoulder with the two great national pillars and with the Northern Divine Lord, who defends the Northern against all bandits?
Your words have actually reminded me. Since it's the main seat, why set up 3 positions? The seat I occupy is enough.
Audacious madman. You came here today, clearly to cause trouble. At today's banquet, my Haiyan group will not tolerate you. And my Tiansheng group is willing to eliminate this menace for the Divine Lord. And I, Fang Yuan, previously, I think you were a soldier of Northern. I spared your life, but today, you are sitting in the Divine Lord's seat, which is utterly arrogant. I will represent all the noble families and the Divine Lord to get rid of you.
Fang Yuan, why don't you hurry up and come down now that Pillar Xiao and Lord Qilin are both absent, with so many noble families wanting to kill you? No one can protect you.
Yunru, it's not that I want to sit in this seat, but rather, as they said, the seats occupied by those present are all arranged by status and hierarchy. Since that's the case, I can only sit here.
What a joke. Everyone present today are prominent noble families from the capital. Moreover, these first 2 rows have even received personal invitation letters, personally issued by the Divine Lord. And you are merely a lowly individual. How could you possibly sit here?
Just based on this.
Golden Dragon Scroll.
This Golden Dragon Scroll is the highest symbol of status in the Great Xia. Only the Divine Lord and the 2 pillars of the nation are worthy of possessing it. How could it be in his hands?
Possessing this Golden Dragon Scroll, let alone becoming the foremost influential family in the capital, even becoming the Divine Lord's top power, is not impossible.
It seems. You
The
know,
film was
the origin of this
translated
item,
and
don't you?
narrated
Now,
by
do I have the
media.
qualifications to sit in this seat? Didn't you just say? At this banquet, your Hyun group would be the first to not tolerate me.
You jest. For you to sit in this position is truly well deserved. How would I dare to make you leave?
A coward who bullies the weak and fears the strong. And you, didn't you say, you would, on behalf of the Divine Lord, eliminate me, this scourge?
I wouldn't dare. I just now was purely talking nonsense. I'll slap my own mouth. Fang Yuan. I have to say, this act of yours was truly brilliant. If it weren't for me, everyone present would have been deceived by you.
President Liu, if you have any insights, please speak freely. I am all ears.
I have no particular insights. I just think this golden dragon scroll of yours is fake.
President Liu, what did you say? This golden dragon scroll is fake.
Of course, everyone, do not be deceived by him. This golden dragon scroll is incredibly precious. My father, as one of the two pillars of the Great Xia, only by chance managed to obtain one, and he is merely a soldier from the northern. With such a lowly status, how could he possibly possess a golden dragon scroll?
Exactly. He was originally just a fellow. If he really had such heaven-defying abilities, how could he have been framed and conscripted into the army? This golden dragon scroll is definitely fake.
Fang Yuan, you really know how to put on an act. We were all deceived by you. I never thought that to save face, you would actually fabricate such a lie. I truly admire your audacity. Today, you attempted to disrupt this family selection assembly and presumptuously sat in the Divine Lord's seat, holding a fake golden dragon scroll. You deceived all of us noble families. Any one of these charges is enough for you to die 1,000, 10,000 times over. Even if Qilin were here today, she wouldn't be able to save you.
As expected of the president of the Kwangdao Chamber of Commerce, with just your glib tongue, you've declared my golden dragon scroll to be fake. I'm afraid today, even if the Divine Lord himself were present, you would still claim it was an impersonation, wouldn't you?
No matter how sharp your tongue is, it won't change the fact that your golden dragon scroll is fake. Nor will it change the fact that you will die here today.
What if I have your father, Tiller Liu himself, come here personally to prove it?
If you can summon my father here, I will kneel down publicly and count out to you 3 times.
Fine, remember your words. I order you to appear before me within 3 minutes. Otherwise, you will bear the consequences.
Liu family study room.
The matter you promised me, how is it progressing?
Please rest assured, Pillar Liu, as long as you prepare what I want, Fang Yuan will surely die. After all, we still want him to be devoured alive.
Then I am relieved.
Pillar,
Impertinent. Why didn't you report?
Lord Pillar, it's that kid from the Fang family, named Fang Yuan, who demands you appear before him within 3 minutes, or face the consequences.
Could it be that he already knows about my plan? All right, I understand. You may leave.
Yes. Could it be that Fang Yuan already knows about our collaboration?
Unlikely. Otherwise, given his temperament, he would have already come to kill us. Wait a moment. I'll go handle it right away.
Then I shall await Pillar Liu's good news. Don't say I didn't warn you. If things are exposed, I'll take my leave first. I certainly don't want to accompany you to your death. What a joke. My father is one of the 2 pillars of Great Xia. You think a single phone call from you can summon him? Why don't you piss on the ground and take a look at yourself in it? Are you worthy?
Laugh all you want. Laugh more. Soon, I'll make you kneel on the ground and weep.
I know. You're acting so arrogant right now. Not because of your fake golden dragon scroll, but because you believe Pillar Zhao and Qilin will back you up. But I'm telling you, Pillar Zhao and my father are of equal rank. Even if I kill you today, neither of them would dare say a word.
Lord Zhao embodies great righteousness and prioritizes the nation of Great Xie. Today you forged a golden dragon scroll and ruined this banquet. Even if he were in capital right now, he wouldn't side with
The
you.
film was translated
I'm
and
telling you,
narrated by
I dare to do such a
media.
thing. I have never relied on anyone, but on my own abilities.
The ability to brag, perhaps, that truly is unrivaled in the world.
Fang Yuan, do you really have such confidence? This pillar Liu, he is decisive and ruthless. To have ascended to the position of pillars, if he were to learn of today's events, he would not let you off.
That's how he treats others. In front of me. If he's a dragon, he must coil. If he's a tiger, he must crouch. If he doesn't arrive on time, I won't let him off either.
How dare you, to speak so brazenly about my father? Do you truly believe that because Pillar Zhao helped you once, you can now do whatever you please? Chairman Liu, the crimes this person has committed, every single one, are enough to wipe out an entire clan. And now, in front of everyone, he openly provokes Pillar Liu. Your subordinate requests permission to eliminate this person here. To uphold the prestige of Lord Liu. This person is so arrogant, presumptuously occupying the seat of the Divine Lord, and has ruined the great matter of our aristocratic family's ranking. We ask Chairman Liu to uphold justice and execute this scoundrel. We ask Chairman Liu to uphold justice for the families present and bring about a clear and just order. We ask Chairman Liu
We ask Chairman Liu
to uphold justice.
to uphold justice.
Chairman Liu, Fang Yuan's words this time were not intentional. He merely said them to save face for my Lin family. If you spare him today, I am willing to do anything.
So you're saying, you've agreed to marry me?
What? Yunru, what exactly is going on?
Chairman Liu's generosity is immense. Not only has he brought tens of billions in orders to my Lin family, but he has also sent us a priceless silver snake invitation. As long as Yunru marries Chairman Liu, all of this will belong to our Lin family. As for you, right now, you're nothing but an empty talker.
All these things were entrusted by me to Kilin to be delivered to the Lin family. When did Liu Tianquan give them? Yunru, you've been deceived by him.
Miss Lin, to save you, did not hesitate to sacrifice everything she has. And you're overly ambitious and full of lies. You've seen it yourself. This person is simply not worthy of you. In this world, only I am your best choice.
Yunru, don't listen to him. I can solve all of the Lin family's problems, including this banquet. It was also I to make the Lin family the foremost family in capital. This was held.
Enough, Fang Yuan. Don't say another word. I have no grand ambitions. I just want to live a plain. Please leave. I don't want to see you again.
Get out. Did you hear that? For the sake, Yunru, of our families, I can spare your life today. You should know better now. Get out of here.
You wish to live a plain life, but by my side, no one can live plainly. Don't you all just want to see me step down in disgrace and revel in it? I still say the same thing. Whoever among you can make me leave this seat, feel free to try.
Yunru, you saw it. It wasn't me who refused to let him go, but he brought it upon himself. Guards, break his legs. Hang him at the peak of capital. To warn the world. Those who oppose my Quandao Chamber of Commerce will be shown no mercy. Yes.
Time's out.
Stop.
Lord Pillar Liu actually came.
Greetings, Lord Liu. Father, why are you here?
If I didn't come, you would have ruined everything.
Why is father so angry? Could it be that this brat messing up the selection ceremony has already reached father's ears? Father fears that Divine Lord will blame him, which is why he's so furious. Father, it's not that I wanted to ruin this banquet. It's this person, relying on Pillar Zhao to back him up, who is trying to disrupt the banquet here. He even sat in Divine Lord's seat.
That's right. I can prove it. This person, for his own pride, openly challenged Divine Lord's authority. It's an utterly heinous crime.
This man's arrogance, we all witnessed with our own eyes. I can also prove it. I can also prove it. I can also prove it.
Fang Yuan, now that Pillar Liu himself has arrived, if you still don't step down, the situation will escalate to an uncontrollable point.
Why should I step
The film
down?
was translated
As they said,
and narrated by M Media.
I have this invitation. Why can't I sit in this seat?
If you hadn't mentioned it, I would have forgotten. Father, this person is holding a fake golden dragon scroll, attempting to deceive us noble families. It's fortunate you came today. I also ask you to issue an order to execute this person as a warning to others.
To punish me. I'm afraid Pillar Liu doesn't have the qualifications for that yet.
Lord Liu, as one of the two great pillars of Great Xie, his status is only below that of the Divine Lord. You actually say he is not qualified to punish you. Where do you get such confidence? Just with this fake golden dragon scroll in your hand? You are far too arrogant.
Fang Yuan, do you think that with Pillar Zhao backing you up, you can just do as you please? But I'm telling you, for the crime you committed today, even if the Jade Emperor himself came, he wouldn't be able to save you. That's what I say.
You are wrong. The reason I, Fang Yuan, can roam freely across the world has never been based on external things, but on my own abilities.
Do you mean you have a status that surpasses everyone present, even the two great pillars? Can't do anything to you?
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Presumptuous. You have such audacity. How dare you, in front of all the noble families, and my father, utter such treasonous words. Father, please allow me to break his legs to appease your anger.
Tiller Liu, do you also think so?
You are truly audacious beyond belief.
My father is actually so agitated. It seems he is truly enraged. Fang Yuan, not only will you die here today, but everyone connected to you will also die here.
Lord Liu! Please don't misunderstand. If you want to punish him, don't involve our Lin family. Rebellious daughter. Quickly leave that fellow.
I'm sorry, Mommy. Even if the whole world turns against him, I will not leave his side because I am his woman.
Yunru, I truly did not misjudge you.
You are willing to go with him. To your death? I won't stop you. However, you cannot let our Lin family be buried with him. Today, I will break your legs and feet, and I will drag you back, even if I have to.
Auntie, I will not harm Yunru. I will let Yunru witness with her own eyes how I will slowly but surely torment Fang Yuan to death, to let her know that, in this world, only I am worthy of her.
Pillar Liu. Lord Pillar, your son is so imposing. You are a father. Also going to, from my body, cut off a few pieces of flesh, just to show your might as a pillar.
Even if I had 10 times the courage, I wouldn't dare offend you.
Father, isn't he just a small pawn from the northern? Does he have Pillar Zhao backing him up? In front of you, he is nothing more than...
You bastard. How dare you speak to Lord Fang like that? It is my family's misfortune to have such a rebellious son. I beg Lord Fang to punish him.
What's going on? Lord Liu holds a position as a high official. Why is he kneeling to Fang Yuan? Does he really have an unimaginable, terrifying background?
Fang Yuan, what exactly is going on?
You are one of the two pillars of Great Xia, with a status second only to the Divine Lord. How would I dare punish you? I'm even afraid that I might accidentally say something wrong, and you would exterminate my entire clan.
This rebellious son, this is all you're doing. Aren't you going to kneel down and apologize to Lord Fang?
Make me kneel to this lowly pawn. You might as well kill me.
Rebellious son, today, even if I have to
The
break
film
your
was
legs,
translated
you will kneel
and
down for me.
narrated by M.
Tiller Liu, if you do this, it could make me appear to be abusing my power. We should win people over with virtue.
Then your meaning is...
Chairman Liu, if I'm not mistaken, you just said that if your father came and could prove that the golden dragon scroll in my hand is real, you would kneel and kowtow to me. Is that right? Then please, Pillar Liu, take a look. This golden dragon scroll of mine, is it real or fake?
Lord Fang, you jest with your status. If you say it's real, then it is.
I just want to know if this golden dragon scroll is truly real or not.
This golden dragon scroll, resplendent and magnificent, with lifelike dragon and elephant imagery, this is indeed real.
It's actually a genuine golden dragon scroll. Could it be that Pillar Zhao gave it to him? No wonder he dares to be so arrogant in front of so many prominent families. Pillar Zhao is on the same level as Pillar Liu. If it were only Pillar Zhao who was his backer, it wouldn't make Pillar Liu so wary. Could it be that he really has a powerful background?
First, Pillar Zhao came forward to resolve the banquet matter, and today he produced the Golden Dragon Scroll to intimidate the powerful figures, making even Pillar Liu so extremely polite. Fang Yuan, how many more things are you hiding from me?
Since it has already been proven that this golden dragon scroll is real, then this seat, am I worthy of sitting in it?
Lord Fang's status is noble. Looking at everyone here, only he can sit on this supreme throne.
Good. Then I ask President Liu to fulfill our debt. I'll ask you one last time. Will you kneel or not?
Make me kneel. To a commoner of your status? You're dreaming.
While alive in this world, all people are equal. Good. Since you say so.
Then the great Shalaw. He deserved death. Drag him away. Execute him immediately.
Yes. Lord, I didn't. Please spare me this one time, Lord.
Lord Fang. The main culprit, Yu Hai, has already been executed. This was all his doing. It has nothing to do with my son. Just this once. Can you show mercy to my son? For my sake.
What a clever move to shift the blame. You even found a scapegoat for your son at the last minute. Tiller Liu. You truly had excellent methods.
Lord Fang, you exaggerate. This was all Yu Hai's fault. How can you call it a scapegoat?
Do you take me for a fool? Do you think I'm really that easy to deceive?
I wouldn't dare.
Fang Yuan,
The film
you
was
actually dare
translated
to do such a
and
thing to me.
narrated by M.
I will cut
Media.
you into 1,000 pieces.
I'm not killing you. Out of respect for your father. Otherwise, you would already be a dead man by now. This matter is concluded. If there's a next time, you know what will happen.
Yes. Thank you, Lord Fang, for sparing my life.
You two, gather all the brothers for me, grab your weapons, and come with me to the Lin family. Killing people, let's go. Yes.
Where are you going?
Dad. Fang Yuan took away my man's most precious thing. I'm going to get revenge on him and cut him into 1,000 pieces.
You scoundrel. You almost ruined my important plans. Now you want to cause more trouble for me?
Dad. You became pillar. By being decisive and ruthless. Why are you afraid of this kid?
Quanner is impulsive by nature. And now he has suffered this calamity. It's better not to tell him. My plan yet. Afraid of him? What is Fang Yuan even? I'm just afraid of the person behind him.
Dad. Do you mean?
Exactly. How could Fang Yuan, just a small soldier from the northern, possibly receive Pillar Zhao's backing and even obtain the Supreme Golden Dragon Scroll? All of this must be the arrangement of the Northern Divine Lord. Their goal is to eliminate me, an outsider.
Dad, you haven't offended Divine Lord. Why would he want to?
Because I want to become the Great Zeus Pyramid, the person at the very top. However, the Divine Lord noticed this. As for Fang Yuan, everything he has done recently must have been at the Divine Lord's command. The reason I did this was to lower the Divine Lord's guard.
I said, this kid. How dare he disrespect you?
Don't worry, son. Once my plan succeeds, I'll be the first to kill Fang Yuan, to avenge you.
All right. Fang Yuan. This humiliation today, I will make you repay it 100-fold in the future.
Yunru. What's wrong? Is there something on my face?
No. It's just that all of this is too dreamlike. It's like a dream. Overnight, my Lin family has become the #1 family in capital. Even Pillar Liu is so respectful towards this. Even with Pillar Xiao backing us, it shouldn't be possible for Pillar Liu's attitude to change so quickly. Unless
Yunru couldn't have already guessed it, could she? A woman's sixth sense is truly terrifying.
Unless it must be the work of the Divine Lord. The Divine Lord must have known that the current capital families were too corrupt and wanted to tear them down and rebuild. And you received the Divine Lord's command. That's why Pillar Liu is so wary. Isn't that right?
Yes. I didn't expect that even with my deep concealment, you still saw through me. The situation in capital is still unsettled. It's better to temporarily not let Yunru know my identity for now. The Lin family is now the #1 family in capital. Why are you still making a long face?
The current Lin family is only nominally the #1 family in capital in terms of strength, business, financial resources, and all other foundations. It can't even compare to a first-tier family. I'm afraid this position won't last long. Hello. What? Are you serious? Okay, I'll definitely arrive on time.
What's wrong, Yunru?
The Foreign and Sea Group is coming to capital tomorrow to hold a land bidding conference. That's a foreign leading conglomerate. Its market value is almost over 10 billion. If our Lin family can cooperate with them, we can quickly improve our capabilities and solidify our position as the #1 family in capital. Enough talk. I'll go prepare first the relevant matters.
Come out.
Your subordinate greets Divine Lord.
This kind of superficial etiquette can be dispensed with. Tell me about the Northern. How has it been handled?
Kilin, carrying your sword, has returned to the Northern. The major disturbances have been quelled. However,
Just what?
it's just that they, for various reasons, are delaying and are reluctant to sign the armistice agreement. It seems they have other intentions.
These bandits still harbor malicious intentions. No matter. Once I have dealt with matters here, I will personally return to the Northern to intimidate you petty individuals.
Yes.
Wait. Investigate for me the background of the NC Group. See if tomorrow's bidding conference has any tricks.
The NC Group is a foreign real estate leading conglomerate. It has always had close cooperation with our great Xia. Moreover, this time he came to capital to participate in the bidding, which is also a normal business activity. Divine Lord, do you think there's a problem with this?
I just supported the Lin family to become the foremost aristocratic family in capital. Their foundation is still shallow, and this NC Group sends a bidding conference. Isn't that too much of a coincidence? I always feel that there's something wrong here. Still, investigate it. I hope I'm just overthinking it.
Yes.
The Northern is so unstable now. You must be restless too, right?
President,
How is it?
as the president expected, the Lin family's foundation is still shallow, so they immediately agreed to participate in tomorrow's bidding conference.
Good. It wasn't in vain that I spent a fortune to conspire with the NC Group to set up this trap. That Fang Yuan is still gloating over tomorrow's opportunity to participate in the bidding conference, unaware that tomorrow will be the day his Lin family will be utterly disgraced and dies without a burial place.
President, Fang Yuan's background is so formidable that even Pillar Liu is so wary of him. Are we really his match?
What is there to fear? Tomorrow's bidding conference is a test of financial power. When it comes to financial power, I, Liu Tayen, have never feared anyone. Even 10 Lin families are no match for me. If he uses his powerful background to suppress me, then we will make the Divine Lord lose faith in him. At that point, he will be at his wit's end.
President is wise. This subordinate will go handle it now.
President Liu.
Li Cheng, the chairman on behalf of NC Group.
Brother Li. How is it? President Liu, rest assured. All it takes is for the noble lord to use the authority of Great Xia to let me rightfully become the controller of the NC Group, using business methods to destroy a small Lin family.
This bidding conference can actually be held at the Shangxian Tower.
Xi'an Tower.
Just the venue alone, renting it for one day, costs hundreds of millions. This NC group is truly generous.
Yunru. No need to envy. Before long, your Lin family will be able to stand shoulder to shoulder with the NC group.
I believe you. Mommy, why are you here?
If I didn't come now,
The
the Lin family's assets would be ruined by you and this man.
Mommy, what do you mean by that? If it weren't for Fang Yuan earlier, how could our Lin family have ascended to the throne of capital's foremost aristocratic family? What right do we have to receive the NC group's bidding conference invitation?
I've already learned from President Liu about his true background. What he did before was nothing but good luck. Our Lin family is the foremost aristocratic family in name only. We're no match for them financially. His bringing you here this time to attend the bidding conference is destroying our Lin family.
It's not that he wanted to bring me here. Instead, I decided myself to come. Mommy, didn't you previously always want to see the Lin family rise? Now that there's this opportunity, I can't let it go.
You unfilial daughter? Don't you know that President Liu is also attending? The reason he's attending is precisely to avenge Fang Yuan's previous offense. Are you trying to make our Lin family be buried along with them?
I'm sorry, Mommy. This time, I want to listen to myself.
You.
Splendid. Splendid. The bidding conference hasn't even started yet, and you're already putting on a show here. You're really working hard.
Liu Tayen. What? Haven't you had enough of the previous suffering? Are you looking for a beating again?
Fang Yuan, what do you have to be proud of? Aren't you just relying on the Divine Lord's power behind him? I'm telling you, today's bidding conference, what we're comparing is financial power.
And then?
Although you used your background to elevate Lin family to be the foremost influential family in capital, but in terms of financial power, in all of capital, no one can surpass me. Today, even if I were to bankrupt your Lin family, Divine Lord wouldn't say anything.
Liu Tayen, times have changed. Our Lin family is no longer that soft specimen to be trampled upon. At today's bidding conference, who will emerge victorious is still uncertain.
Lin Yunru, what do you have to be so arrogant about? Didn't you just rely on sleeping with him to get your Lin family to its current status? Without this face, what else do you have?
Liu Tayen, don't talk nonsense.
What's wrong? I was just making a joke. Why are you so anxious?
You.
He's just a dog that bites indiscriminately. Why should we get angry with a dog? Didn't you say today you would bankrupt the Lin family? Then let me leave you with a word. Just relying on your Condone Chamber of Commerce isn't enough.
So what if NC Group is added?
And who are you?
How dare you speak in such a tone to Mr. Li? He is the host of this bidding conference, the acting president of the NC Group. A single word from him can decide the fate of the conference and the rise and fall of many influential families.
After all that talk, he's just an acting president. I thought he was some big shot.
You know his identity. Yet you dare to be so rude. Do you want our Lin family to suffer along with you? Mr. Li, this fellow has nothing to do with our Lin family. I hope that at this bidding conference, you will not target our Lin family.
He's just a short-sighted frog in a well. Getting angry with him would make me seem petty. However, whether he is here or not, I will still target your Lin family. That doesn't change anything.
Mr. Li, what do you mean by that? Today, the NC Group personally invited our Lin family to participate in this bidding conference. Isn't it because you are optimistic about our Lin family's potential for future cooperation?
Potential? What potential? A trashy family that only has a false name. A trash family with no foundation. To be a stepping stone for me, I'd find it too hard.
Since that's the case, why did you invite my Lin family to participate in this bidding conference?
If it weren't for Mr. Liu specifically naming your Lin family to participate, do you think, with the strength of your Lin family, you would be qualified to participate in our NC Group's bidding conference?
What? It was Liu Tayen who made NC Group invite the Lin family to the bidding conference.
Of course. But don't misunderstand. As for me, I just want to see you all, when you have no money then, kneeling down and begging me.
Liu Tayen, don't push your luck too far. At worst, my Lin family won't participate in this bidding conference. Fang Yuan, let's go.
Go, I'm telling you, don't even think about going anywhere. Currently, all the aristocratic families in capital, as for your Lin family, being propped up by external forces to become the #1 aristocratic family in capital, they are already very dissatisfied. If at today's bidding conference, your Lin family doesn't demonstrate its own family strength to silence the gossip, don't even mention the title of the #1 aristocratic family in capital. Even your Lin family will be expelled from capital.
The Lin family being forced to this point is all because of you. Can't you have some self-awareness? And bringing the Lin family to the top in capital? They're simply dreaming in broad daylight. I think you're just like, this bastard. Just, good for nothing.
Yunro, that's not the case. She is the best woman in the world. Don't worry. Leave the rest to me. I'm telling you, the Lin family will not only participate in today's bidding conference, but also will fiercely trample you underfoot.
I didn't hear that wrong, did I? You're going to trample us underfoot? It's been a long time since anyone dared to speak like this to my NC Group in the business world. Brother Lee, don't bother with him. He's just a boastful clown. Without your backing, what do you have to compare with me?
Is that so? Then let's wait and see.
All right, then I'll watch you come to your doom. But even if you don't come, I can understand. After all, you only know how to hide behind others.
Fang Yuan, the Chuandao Chamber of Commerce has immense financial resources. Now, it has also formed a strong alliance with NC Group. Looking across capital, no aristocratic family can contend with them. Do you really have a way?
Even if he has immense power, it would be difficult for him in a short time to find the funds to contend with these two behemoths. I think that what he said just now, those big words, were just to keep up his own facade.
Don't worry. I, Fang Yuan, keep my word. Since they came here to court death, then I can't be blamed. You all go in first. I'll be there in a moment.
You better be telling the truth. Let's go.
The matter I entrusted to you. How is it progressing?
Divine Lord, as you said, the NC Group indeed has colluded with Liu Tayen. The secret agent reported that Li Cheng was seen entering and leaving the Liu family residence last night.
What is Li Cheng's background? If I'm not mistaken, previously, the NC Group's head was not him.
The Divine Lord is correct. Previously, the NC Group's head, Rainer NC, has been plagued by illness for the past few years. Li Cheng is the one he meticulously groomed. Therefore, the NC Group is currently under Li Cheng's interim leadership.
Understood. Proceed with the plan I mentioned earlier.
Divine Lord, please wait. This is a small token from your subordinate. I hope it can assist the Divine Lord.
You are quite thoughtful. Thank you.
Divine Lord, this is what your subordinate should do.
Very well. Now this plot of land has been acquired by the Condone Chamber of Commerce for a price of 20 billion.
Miss Lin, didn't your husband say earlier that he would? Right? Yes, that's right. This is a bidding conference. How can it be treated as child's play? Make him show the money. If he can't even produce this much money, how can one be worthy to sit as the head family of the capital?
Fang Yuan, now all the aristocratic families in capital are rising up to attack you. My Lin family is about to fall into an abyss 10,000 jong deep, never to recover for all eternity. Is this what you want?
If you want to sit in a high position, you must have the capability. Some people, you see, have no self-awareness whatsoever, insisting on clashing with me until it reaches this point of irreversible doom. Only then will they realize how utterly incompetent they are.
Impressive, as expected of someone who can manage the NC Group with just a few words. You've turned everyone's spearheads all towards me. That's right. The Lin family's assets indeed are only 100 billion.
It's good that you admit it. Everyone. This person is unworthy of his position, abusing power for personal gain, relying on backer behind him to disrupt the bidding conference here. He simply doesn't deserve to be here, nor does he deserve for the Lin family to become the foremost aristocratic family in capital. I propose breaking this person's legs and throwing him out after the bidding conference ends. We will then report to the Divine Lord to determine his guilt. I agree with Chairman Liu's opinion. Make him get out. Make the Lin family get out. Get out. Get out.
Fang Yuan, what do we do now?
Your Lin family has no money. But I'm still here, aren't I? I never said I had no money.
Stop joking around. This bidding conference today requires tens of billions in funds at every turn. What good is your small amount of money?
Fang Yuan, you wouldn't want to say. Divine Lord gave you a status above all of us, and also gave you wealth to rival a nation.
Wealth to rival a nation? Not quite that much. However, to trample Condone Chamber of Commerce your small underfoot. That's still more than enough.
What a joke. My Condone Chamber of Commerce dominates the entire Great Xia. Not to mention assets in the trillions. Just the industries under its banner, and its cash flow. To take out 500 billion is still no problem. To trample me underfoot? Today, I want to see what you will use to trample me underfoot.
With just this.
What is this? It has neither the emblem of a top-tier chamber of commerce, nor is it for those important figures. Supreme Sovereign card. I estimate that inside there isn't even a million, right? You want to use this to trample me underfoot? Did you forget to take your medicine today? Fang Yuan. Before I came to the Great Xia, I had heard about you. I originally thought you were a formidable opponent. It seems I was wrong. You are just a good for nothing.
Fang Yuan, are you crazy? This worthless card, and you dare to challenge these two sirs to a business competition? Now, even my Lin family will be dragged into this.
You haven't even checked the balance of this card, and you want to put me to death. Aren't you a bit too eager?
Fine. Today, I will let you die a quick death. Go and check for me. How much money is in his card?
The card balance is 700 billion. Here,
The film was
there are actually
translated
700 billion in
and
assets.
narrated by
What did you say?
Media.
700 billion? My Dow Chamber of Commerce's annual cash flow is only 500 billion. Where did you get 700 billion?
Fang Yuan, where on earth did you get so much money?
This is the surprise I prepared for you. It's enough to let the Lin family secure its position as the top aristocratic family.
Enough. What do you have to be so proud of? It's just a mere 700 billion. My Condone Chamber of Commerce, if we were to sell some of our assets, could also produce 700 billion.
When did President Liu become so down and out? It's come to the point. You have to sell off family assets. Tiller Liu wouldn't say you're a spendthrift, would he?
You.
Now, who among you still thinks the Lin family doesn't deserve to sit on the throne of the top aristocratic family in capital? Feel free to step forward, as long as any family in capital can produce more funds than the Lin family. I will now make the Lin family step down. Do you now think the Lin family has the qualifications to participate in the bidding conference?
Mr. Fang. I'm not worried about the bidding conference having any issues. Let's just drop this matter. Everyone, please continue.
You truly are a smiling tiger. You don't even bat an eye at this. Unfortunately, I now don't want to just let it go.
Fang Yuan. What else do you want to do?
If Liu Tayen can check my assets, then I want to check his assets. Let's see if he has the qualifications to bid against me here.
What did you say? Check me. My Condone Chamber of Commerce is the #1 chamber of commerce in Great Xia. Looking across all of Great Xia, who can compare to me? Do I need to prove my own assets?
What's wrong? Are you scared?
What am I scared of?
Scared of the world knowing that this so-called capital's largest chamber of commerce, its president, is actually a pauper? However, I can also understand. After all, with your level of squandering, 500 billion is indeed not enough for you to waste.
You, President Liu. Calm down. He is deliberately provoking you. Fang Yuan. Everyone's time is very precious. Let's not waste any more time. Everyone, please continue.
Checking my assets is a necessary step. Checking his assets is a waste of time. If that's the case, why even hold a bidding conference? Your NC group should just give this Qing Linhai to him directly, shouldn't you?
Fang Yuan. Are you challenging me? Fine. I'll let you check today. Check to your heart's content. Incidentally, to let everyone know how magnificent the territory behind my Fondao Chamber of Commerce.
Is that so? What a pity. After today, the Kwandao Chamber of Commerce will cease to exist.
President, this is bad. The corruption matter has been discovered by Pillar Chow. Now the Chamber of Commerce has been sealed off. All funds and assets of the Chamber of Commerce have now been frozen. What did you say? You're behind this? You actually used such despicable means.
President Liu, don't make false accusations. If you were upright and honest, how could Pillar Z have uncovered corruption? If you say that, do you think Pillar Z acting unfairly?
Fang Yuan, you have such a venomous heart to accuse me of such a grave crime. When today's bidding conference ends, I will unite with everyone before the Divine Lord to impeach you on a charge. What do you want to do?
You just said I didn't have enough funds.
To die with me?
Fang Yuan. He's a lunatic. He's capable of anything. Otherwise, let's just drop it.
It's not that I want him to die. It's him who insists on coming before me to court death. Don't blame me. Are you going to get out yourself? Or should I have someone help you? Then I'll just have to trouble myself to escort you out.
Wait.
The film was
President Liu
translated
is not without
and
funds.
narrated by M.
Previously, at my NC Group, the trillions of funds he borrowed have already arrived.
Mr. Li, as the organizer of this bidding conference, you openly favor Liu Tayen. Isn't that a bit too much?
That statement is surprising. The Kwandao Chamber of Commerce and I have always had a close cooperation. However, this time, it's not private assistance. President Liu, previously at my company, borrowed a commercial loan, which has now arrived. Fang Yuan, you didn't expect this, did you? You went to great lengths to freeze my Chamber of Commerce. But I still have a backup plan. Once I obtain NC Group's King Lin Hai project, I will possess all the financial resources. At that time, I will do everything to remove the Lin family.
Fang Yuan, you absolutely cannot let him bid for this land. Although our Lin family is still short of 1 trillion to contend with him.
Some matters do not require money to resolve.
Is that so? Fang Yuan, you're still fantasizing about trampling me underfoot? You underestimate my NC Group too much.
What are you? Are you qualified to represent the NC Group?
Precisely because I am the acting president of the group. I possess all of the group's financial assets. Moreover, I can unite with the powerful figures of Great Xia, Blacklist, you, Fang Yuan, and the Lin family. Is that enough?
A mere acting president can be so arrogant? How ridiculous. How about this? I call NC over and see if he also has this attitude.
Fang Yuan, I have conceded to you at every step. Now, you dare to openly insult our group's old president? What is your intention?
Old president? I recall that. NC isn't dead yet. You call him the old president. Do you perhaps think that you are already the NC Group's true power holder?
What's the difference? The NC Group, under my leadership, is growing stronger and stronger. NC's subordinates have also been acquired by me, more than half of them. This time, Kwandao Chamber of Commerce, as long as they buy this King Lin Hai and jointly develop it with me, I tell you, my status will rise another step, and I can become the true person in power.
So that's how it is. No wonder you all are so kind-hearted to come to my great Xia to hold a bidding conference.
Brother Li, after today's bidding conference, he will become a penniless pauper. Why are you telling him so much? President Liu is right. Indeed, just now, I lost my composure. However, Fang Yuan, I want you to watch as your wealth gradually slips away. By then, you'll have nothing.
Then you'll need to have that ability first.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, he won't be able to bid for this land. And you, after today, will also be expelled from the NC Group.
Did I hear that correctly? Expel me from the NC Group? Fang Yuan, you act recklessly in capital. And that's one thing, but you also want to ride over my head? I'd like to see how you today expel me from the NC group. The NC group, its status worldwide, is paramount. Moreover, it has close business cooperation with our great Xia. If you offend them today, do you know how much loss you will bring to our great Xia? I tell you, even if the Divine Lord came today, he wouldn't be able to protect you.
Fang Yuan, you absolutely must not act impulsively. If it truly is like this, you will have offended the interests of the entire capital aristocratic families.
Why would I, Fang Yuan, need others to protect me? Furthermore, I've also said, he cannot represent the NC group.
Fang Yuan, you are courting death. Don't blame me, esteemed guests. Today, I had intended to work hand in hand with all of you and prosper together. However, this person has treated my NC group's reputation as nothing. If this fellow is not made to pay the price, my NC group will terminate all cooperation with Great Xia. Fang Yuan, do not be so presumptuous. Do you wish to sacrifice the interests of everyone present just for your own sake? I propose we tie this person up and send him before the Divine Lord for punishment. Exactly, I agree. My Zhou family still has ongoing cooperation. If it is terminated, my Zhou family stands to lose tens of billions. We cannot allow this fellow's arrogance to jeopardize our interests. Seize him.
The person will be here soon.
Fang Yuan, do you have... Go on, kill him. Then bring me Fang Yuan's head as well. Aren't you? Aren't you already
Paralyzed by your poison. Li Cheng, I treated you like my own son. I never thought your heart would be so vicious. You put slow-acting poison in my food, intending to slowly poison me to death. Fortunately, Mr. Fang, with his keen insight, perceived the anomaly. Otherwise, I would truly have died today, by your hand.
Impossible. I've been planning this for many years. It's impossible for me to fail. I must still have a way.
Stop struggling. All those people you bribed at the NC group, today, all met the King of Hell. Mr. Fang, hand this person over to me. I want to personally carry out the family law.
As you wish. But I want to give you a saying. If you cut the grass, but don't remove the roots, it will grow again with the spring breeze.
Yes, your subordinate understands.
Mr. NC, I was wrong. I know I was wrong. Please grant me another chance. I acted on impulse. Please consider my many years of dedicated service to the company and spare me.
You are mistaken. Your biggest mistake was offending Mr. Fang. Remember to be more careful in your next life.
You're going too far. I'll take you with me too.
Mr. Fang, the culprit Li Cheng has already been executed on the spot by me. Are you satisfied?
I have taken Qing Linhai. From today onwards, the Lin family's foundation will surely greatly increase. As for the position of the foremost aristocratic family in capital, do any of you still have objections?
Speak up. Are you all deaf?
That's right. Lin family can certainly bear it. With Mr. NC's support, the Lin family will surely surpass the financial power of the Quandao Chamber of Commerce. I support.
Lin family really took down Qing Linhai. This is a treasure land many families in the capital all dream of acquiring.
Mommy, it's true. If it weren't for Fang Yuan, that land, how could it have been our turn?
Yunru, as long as you're happy. If you want the stars from the sky, I can pluck them down for you.
Is that so? Then come with me.
Yunru.
Speak. How much have you been hiding from me?
Yunru. What are you talking about? Why can't I understand?
Still pretending. First, there was Pillar Xiao and Qilin. Then NC. These are all people in the world who are extremely famous. They all helped you without reservation. And you still dare to say that you haven't hidden anything from me. If you today don't tell me the truth, then don't even think about leaving this door.
I didn't expect she'd still guess it. This woman's sixth sense is truly terrifying. All right. I am What? What did you say? I'll go over there right now. Yunru, I have an urgent matter to attend to right now. You go back first. What you want to know? When I have time, I will definitely tell you. Tell me. What happened?
Divine Lord, the border marauders suddenly counterattacked. The Northern Iron Army suffered countless casualties. It was my dereliction of duty and command. I asked the
Disturb military morale like that should not be spoken again.
Yes. This subordinate misspoke.
What you said also makes sense. In that case, you two first investigate in secret. I will return to the Northern tonight, as long as I capture the leader of the Allied army. The Demon Lord, they will naturally.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm here.
You are above the four great demon gods. The Demon Lord, the chief culprit invaded. My great Zia.
That's right.
Wu and Huang, Demon Lord.
Divine Lord of the Northern. Although we've clashed many times, this should be our first meeting, shouldn't it?
Invading my great Zia, and daring to appear before me. What immense audacity. But this is good too. It saves me the trouble of having to find you.
Divine Lord of the Northern, your reputation precedes you. Indeed, your martial prowess is unmatched. However, I don't think you will be able to kill me today.
Is that so? Then you can try.
Fang Yuan. Save me, save me.
This is Yunru's voice. What have you done to her?
Foresee the overall situation. Let us remain here to rescue Miss Lin.
This concerns Yunru's safety. I must go personally. As for the Northern, I've thought of a solution.
Divine Lord is both resourceful and brave. We are truly inferior. Your subordinate will go and handle it now.
Go.
Yes.
Yes.
Dad. Dad.
What's with all this panic?
Dad, you simply can't imagine the power behind Fang Yuan, how strong it is. He actually made Pillar Zhao. They sealed my business association. They froze all my funds. I estimate the next step will be to act against you. Dad. Dad, let's run, Dad.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
My foolish son. Not only do we not need to run, but 3 days from now, we will stand at the pinnacle of the Great Shah.
Wu Wenhuang. A ruthless demon lord. The mortal enemy of the Great Xia. How could you be here?
Son, there's no need to panic. He is your father's friend. How have things been handled?
Barring any unforeseen circumstances, 3 days from now, the grand scheme can be accomplished.
Excellent. Son, your father promised you that he would make you the most powerful and trample Fang Yuan underfoot. Now the opportunity has arrived. It's all up to you now.
All right. I will obey, father.
Yunru. Don't worry. I will definitely rescue you. As for those who wish to harm you, I will not spare a single one of them.
Isn't this young Master Fang? How did you fall into such a pathetic state?
Liu Tayen. I let you escape at the banquet earlier. Yet you still dare to appear before me? Are you tired of living?
What are you being so arrogant about here? Aren't you just relying on your own powerful background? Without that background, you are nothing. Back then, you destroyed everything I had. Today, I will destroy everything you have.
Everything I possess now has never relied on external factors, but on myself. You say I destroyed everything you had. That was merely your own doing.
Rely on yourself. Are you worthy? You came today, isn't it just to save Yunru? I tell you, not only will you fail to save her, I will also, right before your eyes, let you see how I will torture her to death.
How do you know about this? Speak. What is your relationship with Wu Wenhuang?
When you reach the western heavens, you will naturally know what that relationship is.
You're courting death. Get out of the way. After I'm done with him, it'll be your turn next.
Judging by your tone, you don't seem to care much about Miss Lin's safety, do you?
You. You had better ensure she is safe and sound. Otherwise, none of you will leave alive. From the capital.
That will depend on your sincerity.
Drunken God Pavilion.
Yunru, where is she?
Get this straight. You are the one asking a favor of me now. Is this how you ask for help? You want to see Yunru? Kneel down and beg me.
I am speaking to your master. When is it your turn, you dog, to interrupt?
Fang Yuan, I'm going to kill you.
My patience is limited. If I don't see Yunru again, I will first kill you. This dog that bites indiscriminately.
Lord Demon Lord, save me. Bring her in.
Fang Yuan.
Yunru. Yunru. You.
Don't move recklessly. Otherwise, she'll turn into a meat paste.
Are you Liu Tayen, looking to get revenge on us? I am willing to bear all losses of the Chuandao Chamber of Commerce. Fang Yuan and I are just ordinary people. I beg you, please don't hurt us.
You said, who commands 1,000,000 Northern Iron Army? Northern
Yuan, don't mind me. Don't let me make you a sinner of the Gretoxia.
Stop spouting nonsense. Do you believe I'll kill you right now?
Kill me. Fine. Then do it. Hurry up and kill me. You wouldn't dare, would you? You gutless wretch. Do it.
Trying to provoke me. To make him act recklessly? I'm telling you, it's not that simple. I'm going to let my brothers have their way with you. And then send you abroad. Those bastards abroad. Fang Yuan. This is your last chance. If you don't sign now, I'll cut a few gashes on her face. I never would have thought that the Divine Lord of the Northern, who once made our 1,000,000-strong allied army flee in terror, would be in such a pitiful and pathetic state.
Even if I cede the Northern to you, what will you do? Share the territory with the other 5 nations?
Of course, my Wun clan will claim it all for ourselves. Why should we share it with others?
They are all your allies. If you do this, aren't you afraid of causing a mutiny?
They are merely tools for me to seize the Northern. These trashy people are not worthy of sharing the spoils of war with me.
That's exactly what I was waiting for you to say.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, this agreement, I will not sign.
You're treating us like fools, aren't you? You want to watch your woman die before your eyes.
As the Divine Lord of the Northern, I will not, for any reason, do anything detrimental to the great Xia. However, there's one thing you got right. I did indeed treat you like fools.
Well done, Fang Yuan. This is what it means, Northern Divine Lord, to be a Gretoxia. Revered.
I will kill you right now.
You escaped the last few times. This time, can you still escape?
Quaner. Quaner. You killed my son. I will make you pay with your life. Wu Wenhuang, kill his woman. Kill her.
Fang Yuan, I'll give you one last chance. Either cede the Northern to me, or have your woman blown to smithereens.
I do not make any deals with bandits.
Good. You chose this yourself. Then just watch as your woman dies before your eyes, and bear this guilt for the rest of your life.
I'm sorry, Fang Yuan. To be your wife made me very happy. If there's a next life, I still want to be your woman.
It seems I made it in time.
I'm alive.
Fang Yuan. Don't celebrate too soon. Now that you are not in the Northern Frontier Iron Army is leaderless. My allied forces have probably already breached the defenses and occupied the northern.
I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. Your allied forces have probably already disbanded.
Demon Lord, this is bad. The other 5 nations, for some unknown reason, suddenly announced their withdrawal from the allied forces. The Wound clan has already been completely annihilated by the Northern Iron Army. You're behind this. What exactly did you do?
I merely took what you saw it and relayed it verbatim. Forwarded for your allies. Think about it yourself. A leader who can only share hardships, but not prosperity. Would they still listen to you?
Every time, it's you who ruins my grand plans. I will kill you.
Very well. We have been rivals for many years after all. It's time for this to end. Today. Either you die, or I perish.
Fang Yuan, why are you just standing there? Chase him quickly. He is a sworn enemy of Gretoxia. Don't let him escape at all costs.
Don't worry, he can't escape.
Reporting to Divine Lord, Pillar Lu's remnants have been eliminated. Drunken God Pavilion has already been surrounded by your subordinates. The Demon Lord has no escape route. He's currently fleeing towards the rooftop.
Good. You take Hyun Ro home first.
Yes.
Fang Yuan, you must be careful. I'll wait for you to come home.
Let's go.
All of this. It's time for it to end. Stop struggling. You have no escape route left.
Fang Yuan. Did you truly make things so absolute?
Heaven's wrongs may be forgiven, but self-inflicted wrongs are unforgivable. Yourself chose this path of no return. Don't blame anyone else. Considering you and I have been adversaries for so many years, I can grant you a dignified death. I'll leave your corpse intact.
Divine Lord, please spare my life. It was my overestimation of myself. I shouldn't have challenged your divine might. I can serve you. As long as you don't kill me. I know everything about the Six Nations Alliance Army. I am willing to lead the way for you to find their encampment, and thus, the Six Nations Alliance Army can be annihilated in one fell swoop.
Wu Wen Wang. For the sake of survival. Like a dog, you kneel before your enemy. You truly disappoint me.
Divine Lord, you've got that wrong. I'm not like a dog. I am your dog. If you don't believe me, I can even lick your shoes.
Someone who, for the sake of survival, can betray their own race, is not worthy of serving me. You. Rest in peace on your journey.
No. Don't. No.
From today onwards, in this world, there will be no more Demon Lord.
You're annoying. The dignified Northern Divine Lord. How could you still take advantage of a small woman like me?
A month ago, I handed over all matters of the Northern to Killin to manage. I've retired behind the scenes. I am not now any Divine Lord. I'm just your husband.
You sure are a slick talker. I think you are just too idle. Once we have children, you won't have time anymore.